my. And they all want me to cook a steak on a stick. Well, I was out here and while Michael was talking, I ran and got my tripod real quick. Glad I left the Wi-Fi extender out here. I think it's working. I don't know. Yeah, by the fire, got my coffee. It's a cool 87 degrees out, 85-ish, I think. I think it dropped down a little bit. Nice little breeze. Hey, Chew, how you doing? Hey, Rakamas. Jeff Rubin. Woo! What's going on, brother? Yeah, Cartiers. Hey, I'll put my light on. Yeah, this is that replaces my cigarette addiction. Uh, I might only smoke one or two cigarettes a day, and they're not Marlboro Lights. Eagle Eye Cartier seen a pack of Marlboro Lights on my desk. It's probably because me and Mrs. T-Bird were getting ready to go out, and I went and grabbed her cigarettes and had them on there. We get cigarettes for her on the res. Hey, plywood, we get them from the res, and we keep they're the bag cigarettes. Blech. I don't like them, and I just kind of enjoy the flavor of what I get from the e-cigarette. And plywood, thank you for stopping in. It's bedtime. Awesome. Yeah, I hear you. I don't blame you. I gotta shut my light off. I got my headlight here, so in case I need it, you guys can't see it, but it fits on my head. Just in case I gotta look out back for any reason. But yeah, I got my coffee out here and I got a nice cold drink. Man, was it hot today. For the end of June, 102. About it was a roughly around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I think when I had my first break, it was 102 degrees. It wasn't a very good day at work. I was busy and hot. Uh, on the way coming home, I had 89 degrees. It fluctuated between 87 and 89. I got home, it was 87.9 on my on my thermometer, which I have a sensor outside the north side of my home. Got a nice, cool little breeze out here right now. It's pretty nice. I contemplate not even wanting to start a fire because it's warm out, but it's outside. It's a crystal clear sky. Not a cloud in sight. It's beautiful outside. It seems like it's so relaxing. Let's see. Turn my headlight on. Yeah, you can see the pool back there in the background. I don't hear any critters running around behind me. Hey, Bellows Forge, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Get the Broke Stacker in here too. Hey, Broke, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I got a little fire going on. I'll get that fire going a little bit more, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that. I'm not gonna cook the steak on it. They're trying to woodchucker. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I ain't gonna cook no steak on there. I would once the coals burned down enough, but you guys wouldn't be able to see it. I'd have to have my light right on it, and I'd have to clean out some of that dirty copper wire because what I was gonna do, I still had some more of the Christmas lights I was talking about. I think a few of you had seen that where you get the green and blue flames. I think I was gonna. Now let me see. Here, I'll show them to you. Put the light on. These type of Christmas lights. They're old Christmas lights, and them tend to give the blue and the red. Not the red flames, but the blue and the green flames. It's not from the plastic LBS. I was watching one of those lives, and he was saying he thought it was probably from the plastic, but it's not. Hey, how's it going, War? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. It's actually the oxides that are inside the type of copper when it melts and it burns up. It's the oxides, just like when I'm pouring, where you get the black, which is black oxides from the copper, and you get uh, the red on my copper pores. It's from the oxides, and depending on the temperatures of the metal and all that, and the oxygen in the air, You got oxides that come from the copper burning, and you got to have really fine copper wire in order for that to happen. Now, I tried using some of the copper. I'll show it to you real quick because I got a piece of it out here. It's fairly fine. I'll put my light on it, but I got the 999 copper. This is a big, huge bundle that's about quarter size round of copper inside of it, and I take it apart in strands, and that's what I use for my copper mainly. It's 100% clean copper, um, but that doesn't fire doesn't get hot enough to actually burn that and melt it. Now, when you're talking that stuff, it's even finer wire, and that's where you're getting the greens and the blues. It's from the oxides. Let me scroll back a little bit because me showing that. Hey, Frank Casello, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Or use copper for fishing line. Use copper for fishing line. I never thought of that. Copper for fishing line. Razbabo, how you doing? What's up? We're having a little fire, Razbabo. I got some hot dogs in the house, but I have to go and go get them. Michael's trying to coerce me to get a stick and cook my ribeye steak, my inch and a half ribeye steak out here. Like I said, I would once the if I didn't have the copper that I'm going to throw in there, and once the fire burned down enough, where I had coals. I've done it before. It is really good. It is really really good. I'm going to throw this piece of copper in there. I want you guys to see some of the red and green flames. I don't know if I got the fire quite hot enough yet. I just got it going real quick, not that long ago. I don't have a whole lot of coals in there, but I think it will be enough, maybe. Yeah, the plastic right now is already melting off from that. Once it gets going and it starts, I start seeing the some of the green and the blues. I'll zoom it in there a little bit for you. So how you doing, Razbabo? Glad to see you out here every once in a while. At least s'mores, yeah, but I would have to run and no, I don't got no. I got no graham crackers. I got some chocolate. Got some marshmallows. I got no graham crackers. One of these nights I'll do it. I'll get some. I'll get some stuff in stock and I'll do some s'mores. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Just stopping by to hit that like button. Awesome. Have a good night. Have a good night, Craig. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Scrolling back right here. Now, I still don't have any. Oh, it looks like the greens are just starting. I probably don't have a big enough fire yet. I don't know. That's a rather really tiny fire compared to what I usually have. You guys haven't even seen the big fires yet. One of these days. One of these days. So how you been, bro? I gotta stop by your page and check out any new content. I've been super busy in the last week or two. I'm hoping it slows down. I can't wait till the month of July. I 3/4 of the month of July I have off vacation. I'm burning 3 weeks in between the. Oh, what the heck was that? Is that a bat? Hold on. It was either a bat or one huge moth. Oh, look at that. No, it wasn't. I don't know what the heck that is. I've seen it before. I'm going to grab him by the wings. You don't look like he's very happy with me. Oh, girls, close your eyes. You don't want to see this. It's not a moth. I don't know what the heck it is. Buzzing around here. He's pretty big. He's not a moth. Looks like he's trying to sting me. Get away from me. I'm being attacked. Double tap your screen, awesome. Thank you, Bellows. Gotta scroll back here. See if I did miss anything. No. Oh, there's the greens. Wait. Oh, it's getting pretty windy too. Let me zoom in for you guys because you guys can't really see it unless I zoom in. Oh, that's looking cool. A minute here. Oh, you guys can't even really see that. It is not coming out on my phone as good as it does in person. I think you can see a little bit of the greens though, can't you? I gotta scroll down. Hey, 210, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. You decided to outflame 4 nines. I don't know. Does 4 nines has 4 nines done a video? Outflame them? No, no, no. I don't know if I've ever seen a video with 4 nines doing a fire. I think it was the Broke Stacker that had a bonfire, if I remember correctly. I've seen a few videos of the Broke Stacker doing a fire out in the back. Correct, Broke Stacker, if you're still out here? Pretty sure it was him. Pretty sure it was a Broke Stacker. But yeah, I got a pile. I was talking about it earlier today in this stream and another stream. I have a 5 foot high pile of nothing but really dead dry brush. That's about 12 feet by 10 feet, 5 feet high. That's going to be a bonfire. Oh yeah, yeah, it is. It's going to be a big fire. Maybe I'll do it live. I don't know. I'll definitely do a video on it. Now, let me see if I can't move that log a little bit so you guys can see the green a little better. I don't know. I know I can see it pretty good. I don't know. I think the wood too close together. It's kind of. Woo! Look at that. Oh, I wish you guys could see the green like I can. I don't know. Maybe if I get that up higher. Maybe if I was to get that up higher. I can't see the chat right now, guys. Trying to poke more coals over near that. If I get it up higher, I don't know. I think you guys can probably see that here. Firebug. Woo. Okay, there's a surprise. You'll see it in a minute. Maybe you will. That didn't do a whole lot. Oh well. I'll break out another one. Let's see. Hey, Ann Marsh. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Caution. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, bro. I burnt it up some time. Burn up from time to time. Yeah, I was pretty sure I seen you do a fire there. A fire, I forget. It might have been a month ago, maybe. I don't remember. Try not to breathe it in. Who brought the firecrackers? I did. I got a bunch of firecrackers. Uh, let's see here. Well, I'm just going to light this with a lighter, like normal. I threw a couple of these sparklers in there. I don't know if you saw it or not. Come on, light. Hold on. I threw a couple of those and they burnt up pretty quick. There. I'll throw another one in there. And another one. See what that does. I'll zoom you out a little bit. Just stop to drop a like off. Thank you, Carter. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. So how you been, 210? Ellie. Woo! There she is. Thanks for stopping, Ellie. Yeah, it was too much to, sparklers. Yeah, I got some of those sparklers. I bought some fireworks. I can't think of what they're called. I got a bunch of different types other than these sparklers. These are just little tiny things compared to the other things that I got, but I'm going to hold on to them for a little bit. I got some of those big shells that you put inside the plastic sonotubes. On my live today, I was showing the sonotubes that I got out back. I got to build another platform for them. I think I got like two or three left from two, three, maybe four of them left. Them are huge ones. I got those over in New Hampshire. Munis T-Bird route over New Hampshire, probably about 3 to 4 years back. Yeah, yeah. Well, these are bigger than that. They're huge fireworks, ones that you normally would see at a fireworks show. Um, New York has laws on fireworks. You can purchase fireworks over here now, but not that great of fireworks. You can't get those here in New York. You can only get them over in New Hampshire. They're the big shells. They're like uh, I want to say 3 inch in diameter, but not quite. I think they're a little smaller than that, but they're about 5 inches high by about 2.5, at least by 2.5 inch diameter. They're motors, yeah, they're motors, exactly. Um, like I said, they come in. They got plastic sonotubes, real thick, high density sonotubes, I call them, that you put them on, and when they go up, they make a huge boom, and they go up there quite a ways. I've got some that are in metal tubes, and I also have some that are in plastic tubes. These are like Schedule 80, probably, or Schedule 40, Schedule 40 maybe, or maybe even thicker than that. They're over a 1/4 inch thick. They stand. They're about 2 feet high, and you drop them down there, and you light the wick, and then you run away. And in a couple of seconds, boom, boom. I got like 8 of them. No, we got to definitely throw some more wood on there. That wood just rolled off. Give me a moment here. There's that piece of copper in there, copper wire, still fluorescent a little green, a little bit. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see here real quick. You guys can't see. Who can see the green right there? I don't think you can. You can see the green if I zoom in. It's not as good now, but you can still see it. Greens and the blues. Yeah, that's the oxide burning off the copper wire. Yeah, there's still some burning in there. It'll keep burning as the copper wire burns and consumes it. Yeah, like I said, when I'm here without zooming in, I can see it clearly. Even what you can see right now when I'm looking at my phone is only like maybe 50% of what I can see here. It's not picking it up completely. The oxide's burning off. Yeah, even right there, you can see it pretty good. I might have missed a few things in the chat here. I'll have to scroll by. Oh man, Christmas tree lights on there already. Head Marsh. Let me scroll back here real quick. Hey, Tomcat, Josh, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I kind of walked away from the fire. Used 3.5 pound motors. Yeah, broke. I don't know what size those are, if they're 3.5 pounds or not, but they're good size. They're huge. The ones that I got. And I've got these other things that look like a frog. It's funny, it's kind of Jeff has that frog picture there. I've got two. They cost me like $25 a piece. I bought yesterday. They emit showers and sparks, and they shoot up fireballs and other stuff. I got two of those I picked up for $25 each at the store when I was down in the local store near where I work. Let me throw some more wood on here. I'll throw that other sparkler in there. There goes some more greens right there. Yeah, Ellie, if you're still out here, like I say, it was my choice. I'm like Cartier and probably Michael. Maybe not as bad as Cartier. I think he said he was like 10 years old when he started smoking, or maybe could have that had been Michael stacking. I think I started smoking cigarettes when I was about 14. I kind of wish I never would have. It's a bad habit. I hope you all could hear me talking when I was over there. Yeah, 10 years old is pretty young. But Michael, there he is. 5 times 5, he says, awesome. But I think Michael was saying, I think he was 10. I was around 14 years old. And back then, I mean, you had to be 18 to buy beer and you had to be 18 to buy cigarettes. But if you could reach the counter and you could pass money across and you didn't look like you were 9 years old or something, they'd sell you cigarettes. Beer is a little different story. I think when I was 16, I was buying beer pretty easily, going to the bars and buying beer and what have you. It was a total different world. But yeah, let me zoom you guys back out. So I got you guys still zoomed in. Oops. Um, I kind of wish I never would have. I don't know. I've smoked most of my life, yes. I think like I was telling before, I quit cold turkey one time before. I did it cold turkey, and it was the hardest 6 weeks of my entire life. Uh, but I did it. I did it. After 6 weeks, it got easier and easier. This was without the patch or without anything, just cold turkey. And it was tough. By the fourth week, I felt like faint, and I felt like I was going to pass out, and I felt like I was going to die by the fifth week, and I was pulling my hair out of my head, not literally, but you know. And by the sixth week, that was it. It all started to subside, and I'd quit for 2 years. 2 years I'd quit. I wish I'd never went back, but I thought I could be a social smoker at work. I thought I could have a cigarette with the boys and outside on breaks, and I could have one, and that's it. No, it's like a recovering alcoholic trying to bring in a recovered alcoholic uh, to a bar for a social drink. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. One turns into two turns into three. Before you know it, you're back up to drinking whatever you did before, or smoking a whole pack of cigarettes, and that's what happened. Now the second time around, I'd quit, but I set goals. All I did is I used to smoke roughly about a pack of cigarettes a day, and I made a goal. I made a 5 month goal. I started in June, and I said by the beginning of November I wasn't going to smoke anymore. And what I did is I slowly weaned myself by like the first week, 20 cigarettes a day. The second week, 19. The third week, 18. The fourth week, 17. I would keep track of the cigarettes, how I would smoke them and whatever, and keep making one less a week until I got all the way up until November. And when I got to November. It was the 1st of November or the end of November. I don't remember. But I got down to where I was only smoking like one cigarette a day, maybe two. And then I stopped altogether. And I had no withdrawals at all whatsoever. And that's the same thing. Um, I quit for a while, and I thought I could still be a social smoker and I could have low on with the guys at work. And no, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. You can't do it. The only way I've been able to be successful with it is, and of course, I still have maybe one or two cigarettes, maybe one a week or every other week. I'll have one and I don't like them, but they say this is just as bad. But I like the flavor of this one, and I just puff on it on the way going to work and on the way coming home from work and on my breaks. It's made by Raz. It's tobacco flavored. Um, it tastes pretty good. They say this is worse, just as bad or worse. I think it has its pros and cons. Honestly, myself, Um, but I have noticed I'm not smoking cigarettes anymore. It's just a matter of me not doing this as much, and that's what I've been doing. And eventually, I think I can just throw this all together. Just drop it all completely. Do I feel better now that I don't smoke real cigarettes? Yes, I do. Um, I I'm not nearly as congested. I know that. The phlegm in my chest. I'm not nearly as congested by not smoking cigarettes. Thanks, Ruben. You have 2 minutes to type in Bird's word or your internet will shut down. That's a good one, Caution. Thanks. Yeah. What else did I do? If I get that fire going some more, maybe I can throw in some more that copper wire. Yeah, Michael. I can go inside and go. Is Michael Stacking still here? Or did he go to bed? I don't know. I could run in and go get a stick and go get some hot dogs. I got some hot dogs. I could roast those on there, maybe. He's trying to tell me to get a stick. Get my ribeye steak. Big, I don't know. It's got to be about a pound and a half, close to a 2 pound steak ribeye. Stick it on a stick and put it on the fire. Yeah, I've done it before, but not off a fire like this. Once you get the fire going, you got the coals, put it over the hot coals. Yeah, I've done chicken like that too, and it is fabulous. You got some nice hardwood. Don't use pine, no softwoods. But if you, yeah, s'mores, Jeff, s'mores. I'll do the s'mores one of these days. Honest, I promise you, just for you, Jeff. I don't have any graham crackers for you. And who else was it? There was somebody else. Was it Raz Babo that was talking about the s'mores as well? Have a good night, Plywood. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow there on the ride to work on Knuckle Bustin's Numbskulls Live. Hey, Mrs. Alaskan Assassin. Good to see you. How you doing? But yeah, I'm not gonna stick my 1.5 2 pound ribeye on there. It would probably taste better on there than it would in my oven. But my both my grills, I've got problems with. I either got to break down, buy another stainless steel grill, or buy all new parts for it on the inside. Copper braised, yummy. Yeah. Well, I'd definitely take that copper wire out of there. That's for sure. Oops. Did that not burn? I threw a sparkler in there. Yeah, I did. I set it right there and it didn't burn. It was off to the side. There it goes. Now we got sparkler, sparkler flavor too. Oh my! Yeah, I'll be doing some fireworks probably more closer to the 4th of July for you guys. I'll do a live stream. Hopefully, I can find those shells that I got. Like I said, I got 3 or 4 of them, but I've had them for about 3, 4 years. I got them out in my garage. I hope they're still good. I got a bunch of other smaller styles that emit sparks and shoots balls of little exploding sparks and stuff. It'll be cool. Cool. Let's blow something up. Sure, sure, Jeff. I'll go inside and I'll get one of Mrs. T-Bird's cans of hairspray and I'll throw it in there. You'll see a big explosion. No, I won't. I did that when I was a kid. I used to do that all the time. My mom's until we got in trouble. Boy, did we get in trouble. Speedwicks. Yeah, I just did some snacking. I got another nice ribeye steak to cook. Uh, Mrs. T-Bird's in there working. I fixed her a quick sandwich, fall off the bone ham with some mayo and a little light mustard, and put a little thing of lettuce on it and some Swiss cheese. Brought that into her. Hairspray. Boom. Yeah. How many of us out here? How many of the guys out here? I don't think the gals did, but how many of the guys out here actually used to be little firebugs when they were like a teenager and blow things up? Like cans of hairspray in a fire or something. I know I did. Be honest. Be honest. I know. If you're my age, if you're in your mid 50s and back in the day when you were a teen, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't, if you lived in the country and you were full of shit and vinegar, so to speak, uh, don't tell me you didn't do some stupid things because I know I did. Don't know what you're talking about. All right. All right. Ed Marsh is pleading the fifth. She's pleading the fifth. Still, still Tomcat. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I like making fires, but I don't blow things up too much anymore. I do know last year I was a little surprised and I was out here about this time. Um, I was burning some papers and some other stuff that I had gathered, and I had a fire similar to this, a little bit bigger, probably twice as big as this, easily twice as big as this. And I threw a bag of some paper on there, and there was a there was a big poof, and then all you could hear is, what the? And something flew out of the fire and went over. Oh, where is it? Went over. It's probably about 20 feet away. 20 feet away and hit my older fifth wheel somewhere near the door. And I went over there and there was something smoking on the ground and I found a battery. I found a battery. How that battery got inside of a bag of paper burning material is beyond me. I don't know. And it was a complete surprise. But that there was a battery that was in there, and it wasn't a AAA, it was a double A battery. Oops. No, I don't want to filter the chat. But I'm glad it didn't come in my direction. I have not purposely blown anything up, but back when I was younger, I used to do things like that when I was younger. Teenager, 13, 14, 15. Fun to do. You take a piece of dry ice, water bottle, and throw it. Yeah, yeah, I've done that before. That is kind of cool. Yeah, I don't have any dry ice. I had dry ice before, back in was it 1998? We had the ice storm of 1998, and we were out of power for almost 4 weeks. And the fire departments and stuff would give you some supplies and dry ice and stuff to keep your food cold and what have you. And I used to play around with the dry ice. It was kind of neat. It's kind of neat to take a little piece of dry ice and put it in a bottle, an empty plastic bottle, and do that and throw it in the water. And even just take the dry ice and throw it in the water. It was kind of cool. Other than that, I don't have any dry ice. Oh, it's a nice, awesome, beautiful night out here tonight. Man, got a nice breeze coming up. Let me see here. Thinking about putting some more of that copper wire on there. I don't know. Either copper wire or take that copper wire out and maybe cook my steak afterwards. But probably I would have to go inside and maybe I'll do that at the end of my life. At the after my life, maybe I don't know. If I do, I'll record it. I'm not going to do it on my live stream, especially right now. Not with that stuff that's in there. I definitely have to let that burn right down to coals. Hmm. For mixed drinks. I've never seen it, Jeff. I'm sure they probably do sell it at the stores. I'm sure they probably do sell dry ice. My stores, I guess maybe because I ain't looking for it. Um, but next time I go down to the store, I'll inquire on if they have any. That'd be interesting if they do. Still 88 degrees and 81 degrees humidity in Virginia. Urgh, man. Yeah, when I got home, it was on the drive home. I'll probably post it. I took a picture of the temperature when I was leaving to go to work, and while I was at work in my car at 4 o'clock, and on the way on the drive home, I took another picture at 89 degrees. And the way coming home, that's about 10:44 or 10:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think just before I came out here was when I came to the house. It was when I got home. It was 87, and just before I came out here, it had just dropped just below 85. It was like 84.9. I didn't take a picture of that, but I think right now it's been cooling off. It feels like it's getting a little cooler. I would have to guess it to be probably at least 80, 81, 82. I'd have to walk inside to go see. But yeah, we got a nice wind. Feels like it's coming from the west. Yeah, this is coming from the west. Most times we got a southwest wind, usually, sometimes an east west. 102. Oh boy. Yeah, it's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be hotter tomorrow here. I did have 102. Like I said, I got a picture of it in my car. This is like several hours after I was at work. It was 102. Um, I'm thinking that when I had got to work, it was 97 when I got to work. I didn't take a picture of that, unfortunately. And that was with my car driving down the road. And I think it may have had a little something to do with it being on the pavement and the car sitting out there in the sun, baking in the sun. So that may be a little inaccurate. But I did go to the a weather app that I have, and it did say it was like 96. But they're not always completely accurate either. But we still had a 100-degree day here, pretty darn close to it. I've had the AC going on inside the house all day for Mrs. T-Bird. Put a fan in my studio. That's where the air conditioner is. Had to open up the French doors. I got the fan blowing the cold air out. Another fan on the catwalk area blowing the warm air in, so it kind of circulates. And then the ceiling fans on, so all the heat from the ceiling comes down, just keeps recirculating. And I think it was like 72 degrees inside the house when I got inside tonight. So that's a pretty nice temperature considering that it's like 90 outside. Oh, until Friday night? Is that really Raka? Yuck. Ooh, man. Well, they've extended it. Everybody, I hope everybody stays hydrated and keeps cool. Try as best you can. I know. I guess I still got some cleaning to do with my pool. I've had to use a lot of chemicals in there because it my pump had broke and I couldn't believe I had went. Oh man, I don't even want to go there. I'd have to go get the part and show it to you. The head for the top of my pump that goes from filter to rinse to backwash, just the top part, that had broke over the winter. And I just got this brand new pump 2 years ago. And I went down there and I thought maybe it'd be, I don't know, 79, $89 or something. $189. $189. They didn't tell me the price. I didn't ask for a price. I didn't think it was going to be that, but I guess I still would have got it anyways because I needed it. Because my I couldn't circulate or filter my pump. It would just kind of I jury rigged it so I'd have water circulating. And I had a bunch of leaves that I had to get out from underneath from that blown in over the winter time because I didn't have a pool cover over the top of it. My fault, my bad. And with the hotter temperatures, the pool got green like in a couple of days. I'm like, oh, I'm almost tempting to. I've got it almost clean, um, but I may have to get some more shock or some algicide or something. It's really cloudy, It's not green anymore, but it's cloudy, and I got some more leaves. I still got to skim off the bottom or vacuum them up. Now that I got the pump actually working, if it doesn't clear up within a day or two, I think I'm gonna completely drain the pool, the pump, and just refill it with fresh water. Did somebody say it was 60 in Oregon? Tomcat? Wow. Is that tonight right now? 60 degrees at 9:33 p.m. Wow. I'll send some of that temperatures our way. Just for tonight, anyways, and maybe tomorrow. I think 6 highs and 50 lows. Yeah, they're gone for a little bit. I don't know. I kind of like it in the anywhere from 60, 65 at night to 80, 85 during the daytime. I don't mind at 80, 85 because I can always retreat to the fifth wheel camper for, AC or inside the house. We don't usually run the AC too often unless we really need it. Um, I don't know where OC is, Ellie. I'm sure he's out and about somewhere. He's out and about somewhere. Maybe he's busy. I didn't even see him on Michael's. I was listening a lot, but I was back and forth, in and out, taking care of the dogs and feeding the dogs, feeding the cats. And Mrs. T-Bird wanted a sandwich. I made her a sandwich, and she wanted more coffee, so I made her a fresh pot of coffee. And I got myself a cup of coffee too, and a drink, a cold drink. Yeah, he's doing OC stuff. He's doing OC stuff, being a stalker, an OC stalker. Yeah, let me tend that fire a little bit here. Get some of that. Oh yeah, we still got some green stuff going on there. Blues and greens. Yeah, no. I know you're gonna mention it. Maybe you won't. Can you believe the other night, Ellie, that Jeff wanted me to be a fire walker? He wanted me to walk across the coals. I told him maybe in my younger days, maybe I would have done it. There's a trick to it that you can do it, but I'm not gonna say. I've never I did it, but not intentionally, and you want to have a lot of ash on it, and you want to have calloused feet. You don't want to be doing it. My feet are nowhere near calloused anymore. I got soft, soft feet. The only calluses I got are maybe on my heels a little tiny bit. I'm not gonna walk past no fire. Now, this is a pretty big piece. There we go. Well, if I didn't have those pieces of wood on there, that would almost be perfect for cooking that steak that Michael was talking about on a stick. Maddie, stop in here. Hey, Maddie, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Let's go back just a little bit here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. That spud sound. I wonder if I have any more of those fireworks. Not fireworks, but sparklers. Oh, yes, I do. I got 3 more sparklers. Ellie didn't see the sparklers. I can do this for Ellie. Hold on. I'm not going to use a lighter. I can hold it right here. The fire's hot. Wow. Yeah. Hold my hand there. It's the coals. No, I'm going to use the lighter. It's too warm. That's for you, Ellie. Little sparkler. Yay, she says. You know what's funny? It's the first time I bought these the other day in the store, plus some other fireworks. This is the first time I've ever seen them on a wooden stick. Whatever happened to the ones that were on a metal stick? Did they finally get smart? Now it's just a piece. It's a wooden stick. I'll put one right here. I'll put two right there. That'll be in them. Let's see what they do. Let me zoom in on them a little bit. I don't want to zoom in on them too much. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of it. Surprised it's burning like that. It's right on the coals. And it's still burning like it normally would, like a fuse, but it's not. I had one last night that I put on there, and I put actually 3 or 4 of them together, honestly, on a bigger fire than that. Thank you. And the whole thing went like all in one shot. Michael Stacken's still here. Yeah, he is. Yeah, the welding rods and Marsh. I don't see them anymore. I don't know why they do away with the ones on the little metal rods. Now they got like a little wooden stick they have them on. They don't seem to be quite the same as I remember. Stock on the fire. Sock on the fire? No sock. Oh, I got my socks. Yeah. I got these what do I got? I still got my socks on. My daughter had got me these, I think. They're Crocs. I don't know. What are they? Oh, they're wait, did my daughter get me these or did my Mrs. T-Bird get them for me? Yeah, they got Firebirds and other things on them. Oh, they got a bunch of different characters. I don't know. They're kind of comfy. I think my daughter had got them for me. There's the Firebird right there. These are like nice felt ones. I probably could take those stupid socks off, my work socks. I usually come out here barefoot. Law darts. Maybe you mean lawn darts, Jeff, maybe? I haven't played lawn darts in a long time, if that's what you're referring to. T-bird socks in the fire. I still can't get over that. T-bird socks in the fire. War wants me to burn my socks. We don't need no rain. Michael, you can have all the rain. Don't send any rain my way. No, sorry. I don't streak. Sorry, Jeff. Just do big fireworks. I could I could go get some fireworks, but we're not supposed to have any fireworks being shot off anytime after 11 o'clock p.m. I think, see that I forget if it's 10 o'clock p.m. or 11 o'clock p.m. I do have some fireworks. I'd have to go inside go get them, but if I wake my neighbors up and they call the cops and they come here and see the fire pit going on, they won't say nothing about that, but they'll probably inquire. I've got one of those Black Widow spider things. It's a spinner. It makes a screeching noise, and they go. It spins up. It'll probably go like about 100 feet up in the air. You ever see those? I forget what they call them. Maybe maybe I'll do a live this weekend if I do it earlier enough. I don't know. No, because it's still light out at 9 o'clock. If I do it on a weekend, it'll be a lot easier. But a weekday, no. Let's wait till this weekend. Let's live a little tonight. But if I did do that, I would have to turn around and I would have to leave you guys alone for about a minute or two. It'd take me at least a minute or two to go inside the house in the bedroom to go get one of those things. And then would I be able to get the angle right? I would have to maybe try to position my camera off out in the dark part of my property over there somewhere and try to guess about where my bridge is. Let me see. High beam, zoom, right over there. I would be angled just about perfect. Right about there. And then if I angled it up a little bit, you'd probably
see anything.
Oh man, that AI thing came and popped back up again. That Google AI thing, just for me talking. Yeah. Yeah, I got a little bridge over there. A little bridge. I probably could. You'd probably see it, but only for a short distance. You'd see it start there and then go up, but then it's going to go way out of sight, and you ain't going to see it. 300 feet. Hold on. Something about a good neighbor being 300 feet. They're more than 300 feet away from me. Oh boy. Live a little tonight. 210 says. How about those tigers? You guys are going to. He's taught me to go in to go get the fireworks. YouTube. Be the talk of YouTube tomorrow. Crap, that was loud. Well, I don't got any big fireworks that people show off. They just these. Oh, you can't see it? Hold on. I shut it back off. It's a little bridge. It's hard to see it, but you can see the little. Hold on. I'm trying to angle the light, and then look at my phone at the same time. It's almost impossible to do. Oh, let me zoom in. This is a little difficult. I've got a water meter right there, and I got a water meter, and that little stick with the reflection is the pole next to the water meter, and I'm using my headlight to zoom in. There's a 8 by 12 foot bridge right there. I don't have no railings. It's a flat bridge. It goes across a ditch that I dug out to take the water out when we get water in the bag to out to the ditch. But I could put the fireworks right there and light it, and you'd be able to see it if I showed it. If I held it right here. Hey, Sudagupta, how you doing? Be the man. You got this, he says. Oh, man. If you guys want to hold on for like a minute or two, I can go get one and set one off. It's going to be one of those quick things that emits sparks and it spins and it spirals all out of control and shoots straight up and it makes this huge, huge. The things I do. If you go inside, your wife won't let you come back outside. Yes, she will. She's still working. She already knows I'm out here. We're not leaving. All right. Give me a minute. I'll put you guys, I'll re-angle it. after when I come out, I'll get you. I'm all zoomed in. Let me zoom you back out here. I'll let you guys keep an eye on the fire. Watch the fire for me. The wind's changed directions a little bit. 210. Me. Yes, Kim is great. Yes, she is, Ellie. You wait here. All right, Jeff's gonna wait right here. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll go get something. I'll go get something. All right, I'm back. I only got two things. I had a few other things, but they're bigger stuff, and I don't want to do the bigger stuff. But I got one little tiny thing here. I'm gonna get the wick out. If you can hear me, I apologize. You probably can't hear me, but I'll do this one right here, little tiny one. This is just a little rinky dink one. The other one's a little bit bigger. Oh, I'll do this one right here, and this is just a tiny, tiny one. Hold on. I'll do this. I'll do this one here by the side. This just emits sparks. Let me angle this up just a little bit more for you, so you can see it. I don't know. I don't think it goes up too high. I'll do that. I haven't. I can't see the chat. Oh shit! Yeah, great. Oh man, I can hear the puppy dogs. That did something more than I thought. Now the dogs are barking in there, and Mrs. T-Bird's gonna end up because she's still working. Oh boy. Your OTG, what's going on? How you doing? The puppy dogs, they go crazy when they hear the fireworks. Boy, oh boy, Mrs. T-Bird's gonna be upset. Oh, only because they're barking. And sometimes she's on the phone with clients and other things. And she wasn't when I went in there. No, I'm not in trouble. It's just the puppy dogs. I forgot all about them not liking the fireworks. I didn't think that thing was going to be loud. You heard that, right? But we didn't get to see it. I know because it shot out. It was like, you heard it though, right? It went up and made a little, like a, it was bigger than I thought. I thought that thing was going to emit some sparks and go up. I've got the other one. And then the other one, the dogs will go crazy. Oh, man. Here comes the popo. No, not over that. Heard what? Yeah, the other thing that I got that I wanted to do, but this is very extremely loud. It's called a ladybug. Let me see if I can. I think maybe I had to wait. Yeah. It's a spinner, and they really go up. They go up at least 100, 150 feet, and they emit sparks, and they spin on the way going up. They spin super fast. Super fast. Kim has the paddle ready. Helly, helly. Throw it in the fire. Oh, no, 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 no. Wouldn't do that. I can't throw that in the fire. This thing takes off like a rocket. I don't know if you ever seen these. These spin and they go quite far. And if I threw it in the fire, this could go in any direction. No, 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 no. These are pretty cool though. These ladybugs. They're like a top. They spin. It's got like uh, it's got like a bi-directional thing on each side, and it causes it to spin, and it actually has a little hard piece of plastic here, and it shoots out flames and it shoots out sparks from each end. It spins super fast, and it goes straight up in the air. Do it now, run. No, I probably better wait. I better wait for this weekend. I'll go get some more sparklers. Throw it in the fire and run. No, no, no. No, it can take off. That can take off in any direction. If I got it on a nice hard flat surface, usually they'll spin and they go straight up in the air. But if I was to just throw it, it can just about go anywhere. Oh my. Mm. Do it. Do it. Even Michael's trying to prompt me. Party like it's $18.99. I thought it was $19.99. Yeah. Michael Stacking started it. Well, I did sparklers and I did that one thing. I wanted to do the other one out by the little bridge that I have over there that you can't really see. It just separates the ditch area, and I have a ditch. I go over it with my 4-wheeler, my dune buggy, my dirt bike. Go over it with my lawnmower sometimes. But just in case I woke some of my neighbors up with that, just in case, like they're ways away, I gotta kind of respect them. If they were sleeping and that woke them up, maybe they'll say, "What the heck was that?" Well, maybe I was dreaming. If I do it again, then they'll be awake now. Oh, Denver's doing something. Marcus T-Bird is doing something. Uh, yeah, but it's after 12. It's after 12. It's got to be after 12. Got to be about 12:30. I'll do something this weekend. I'll get some good fireworks together this weekend, and we'll do it. Uh, I try to be. My guitar doesn't. Me and my guitar don't get along too well. I got to learn to play it first. I play a little bit, but I do more strumming on it than anything. And Miss Stieber got me an electric guitar for Christmas this past year. Ken will come out and have to show us words for you, Stieber. Run, run. Silver's up to 36. Yeah, I saw when you were live streaming, Michael. I had looked. This was on Monumental Metals, and I think it was 3641 or 3642. I think it will drop a little bit. 101. Well, it's 101 here then. Oh, see, Stacker missed it. Yeah, he missed it. No. If lights come up and down the road, I'll hear them before they're coming. I'll just point him over my next door neighbors. No, he did it. I didn't do it. I was out here. I was sitting by my fire, just having a coffee, having a good time with my YouTube community. And next thing you know, somebody's throwing off fireworks. Yeah, I don't know. It came from that direction, officer. Honest. Wasn't me. Uh-oh. I guess I better hide this then, eh? Ladybug. Well, that's just a ladybug. That ain't nothing. Oh, I was actually going to bring out some hot dogs too, Michael, and I was going to put them on a stick and cook the hot dogs, but Mrs. T-Bird stuck them in the freezer. Man, yeah, she stuck them in the freezer. I didn't think she'd stick them in the freezer. She couldn't get over it. The cheese-filled hot dogs, they used to be like about $3 or $4. They're like almost almost $8 for a pack of 8. The Oscar Mayer ones. That's getting crazy. In case of the fuzz. Now, there is no fuzz around here. There is, but they're a ways away. Let me see. They're about 8 miles away. 8 miles away, and I'd hear them coming before they even got here. It's pretty quiet this time of night. Not a whole lot goes on. Now, if I was to have put my shells, the motor shells that I got, the big ones in those motor tubes that I have, and did one of those, wow, yeah, then the cops would probably show up here. Them are like top of the line fireworks. Them are huge. Those are one that sound like cannons going off, and they go up like about 200-300 feet in the air, and they make huge explosions, 2 or 3. No, she didn't say no to the hot dogs. She put them in the freezer, Jeff. The hot dogs we bought at the store over the weekend, she put in the freezer. They're froze. I thought she stuck them in the refrigerator. The hot dogs, they're froze. Otherwise, I probably would have. What is it? I don't know what that is, Ellie. Yeah, YUENGLING, light. I'm not sure what that is. Puppies in the freezer. No, not the puppy dogs. The hot dogs, the cheese-filled hot dogs. Oscar Mayer's. Are you talking about my headlight? Yeah, you can see my phone. My phone and my stand. You'll take two. Oh, I hear a car coming down the road. Is it the popo? No. No. It drove. They're gone. Run! Oh my. Oldest brewery in PA. Oh, yeah, I got to go back to what Ellie was saying though. Ellie was talking about some type of a light. It's an American Patriotic Beer Company. Oh, that's what you were talking about? Well, I didn't know that. Maybe I recall that. I've never had that kind of beer before. I don't drink beer. I drink either shots or uh, Disaronno, Grey Goose. Thank you, Bellows. Yeah, I mean that's one thing me and Mrs. Teeber love to do. We love to cook. Yeah, it looks like it's close, but it's not. Let me try to think. The front part of my house is 100 feet off the road. Uh, the house is about 80 feet long, so that's 200 and that's 180 feet. I'm approximately about 100 feet behind my house, so that's another 100 feet. That's 280. That's 300. Trying to think, my pool is there, and that's yeah, 300. I'm pretty close to about 300 feet off the road, away from the road. I don't know. It's kind of close, maybe not. If I go to the back part of my property, that's almost 1,200 feet from the road. We were there today on the live stream that I did. I was able to use my Wi-Fi extender. I got it outside still, and I was able to stream 1,200 feet from, well, it would have been like about 1,000 feet from my house with 5x5. Bellows Forge was there. Yeah, Jeff was there. He gave me a 5x5 for quality and sound. It was working up until I went to the southwest part of my property, and that was quite a ways further. But I think that might have been because of the fact of the two fifth wheel campers there blocking the signal to the Wi-Fi. That's probably why I lost connection when I went to the south east part of my property. Yeah, let me see here. How you guys got me going. 8 out of 10. I must have missed something. Oscar. The road is closed. No, no, I don't think I missed anything. I'm not sure what the 810 was. I may be missing something. Mad Dog 2020. I remember that. I remember Mad Dog 2020. Remember Malt Duck? The little bottles of Malt Duck you could used to get. I used to like to drink the Malt Duck. Blue Moon was all right. It's pretty good. When I used to drink beer, I loved the Molson Golden, Molson or Berdor. That was pretty good as well. But I think I like the Molson better than the Berdor. I remember back in the day when I was young, a young teenager, we used to always raid our parents' liquor cabinet and their beer, and they had peels and other stuff and other yucky beer. Ugh. We didn't care because we just wanted to get, we just wanted to drink. We didn't care what it tasted like back then. I think a lot of us were probably like that. Thankfully, my kids didn't do that to me, but we didn't really keep any beer in the house. Let's see. I'm gonna take this off from here for a minute. Step away from the fire. I gotta take a quick peek in at the garden and bring you guys with me. After hours, nightlife. Now let me shut this off here first. You can see the solar lights I got in my raised garden. Because I know I can come back here. I did it earlier. Right, Bellows? There's some onions I got from last year that are going to seed when I want them to go to seed. Some tomatoes. I need to water these tonight. Pepper plants. The lettuce is starting to kind of perk back up. I got a bunch of stuff here that hasn't popped up through yet. Still 5x5, Bellows. Got a watermelon plant right there, and then I got some spaghetti squash. Got a couple of those, couple of yellow squash, 2 spaghetti squash. I don't remember what that one was. That one's a watermelon. And I have some potatoes that are planted here that ain't popped up yet. And those are sweet potatoes. Get a bunch of sweet potato plants. Those are going to be good. Good old schnapps. Yeah. Apple schnapps. Let's see. They're all talking about beer. Look at that. Let's see if we can find any wild critters back here. Sometimes there are. We don't have no moose back here, but sometimes we got some deer. We got raccoons. I don't see no eyeballs. Oop, 7 out of 10. I must have missed something else from Alley. Water in the morning? I like to water them in the evening, usually when I get home. The seeds we just planted the seeds yesterday. Some of the other plants we already had planted there. I got all these moths and bugs flying around me. Here's the big patch of, that's going to be the big bonfire. It's about 5 feet high by about 12 feet wide by 10 feet. Bunch of dead brush. That's going to be the bonfire. I know I can come back here because I did earlier today. There's a tree that fell over. I'm going to cut up in the firewood. Showed that earlier. Well, this is almost like looking through a fishbowl with a light or something, trying to hold it and hold the phone. I just heard something over there. Wouldn't that be funny if somebody was sitting in one of my seats I got staged back there in the brush? Don't listen to me. You're in trouble. No, there's no popo coming yet, so I'm not in trouble. I thought you were referring to 210 stacks. I gotta shut this light off because all the moths are all coming around me. I have probably about 20, 30 moths and bugs and everything else flocking around my head. Back to the fire pit. Well, I don't know where Elsie Stacker is. He's not here. It's all right. I'll catch him another night. I'm still waiting for his package. He supposedly sent me out a package. I'm still waiting for his package to show up. Bigfoot. Yeah, no Bigfoot. No Littlefoot either. No Littlefoot. I thought Littlefoot would be out here, but he's not. It's all right. Let me see. What did I miss here? Gotta scroll back. You got a wide range of coverage at your piece, 5x5. Yeah, I was only halfway back to where I had went earlier today. That's probably, like I said, where I'm at right now is about 300 feet from the road. I'm probably about 300 feet from the road, and I went an additional 300 feet. So I had another 600 more feet to go to the back side of the property. We were out there today. I went from 810 down to 710. Oh, I gotta water them tonight again, Ellie. Yeah, he missed it. It's a doom buggy. I could almost do the doom buggy. Could. Who wants to see the doom buggy? That ain't really that loud. It's kind of quiet. You can do a vote. I can take the doom buggy out. And the dogs will go crazy too. Again. They'll bark and What's the 7 out of 10? Ellie, I seen 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Am I missing something? I might be. Oh, fellas. Monday Night Metals. Yeah, I know. I missed it. I was at work. I was super, super busy at work. I got headlights. LED lights on that. Your score. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm probably missing some things, but I got this little tiny window and I'd have to scroll all the way back. I don't have no laptop here. I'm trying my best to read the small chat on my phone. Yeah, she's doing a performance check on me. Oh boy. Yeah, the puppy dogs would go crazy. Only thing, what can I do here? Hmm. Hmm. See, I got nobody to operate the camera though, so I'd have to position it and then get the doom buggy out of the garage and then position it in an area where you're gonna be able to see me. Ah. Hmm. Do you read or chat, the higher the score. Yeah, I'm trying. Talking about it. Just hold the cam. No, I can't hold the camera. Just for the fun of it, Ellie. I played baseball a few times, but he just took it away. I didn't read the whole thing. In the dugout. Thank you, Ann Marsh. Just hold the cam. Jeff saying, "Don't do it." Jeff, you confused me because you're the type of guy where you seem to would say, "Yeah, do it, like 210." No, you're not going to hear the motor. It's not that bad of a motor. I've done it before. Oh, ever play baseball? You look like a baseball player. Yeah. Um, just for the fun. I never played baseball for sport or anything, just for fun, just friends and whatever. Hey, Humble Stacker, thanks for stopping by. Refresh T-Bird. I can't refresh. Closest neighbors live. Well, one's about 1,000 feet to the north of me and about 800 feet to the south of me. And the one to the south of me is an elderly lady. That's the one thing that concerns me. I haven't seen her this summer. Her kids come by and tend her land and everything, but I haven't seen her out and about. She's up in her mid 80s, I think. And she would be the only thing that would raise a little concern. Hmm. I'm still contemplating whether I should take that dirt, that doom buggy out or not. I'd like to. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Let me give it some thought and I'll decide whether I want to take it out or not. I don't even know. There it is. I'm not going to put any more of that copper wire on there in case I want to cook my steak afterwards on the open, hot coals down there. Have a good night, Humble. Get some rest. I should be on time. Do I have my t-shirt shoes on? These are some type of a Crocs that my daughter had got me. And my socks. And my T-Bird, one of my T-Bird swim trunks with my work shirt still on, the light one. Hmm. I showed them, didn't I? I thought you were on here when I showed them. My daughter had got them for me. I've got some lightning Crocs that Mrs. T-Bird had got me, and uh, my daughter had bought me these. You can see the T-Bird on the back part of them. They got like felt inside, and they got a bunch of different like characters and stuff on them. They got like a T-Bird and other thing. Well, Phoenix. The Phoenix is right there. Trying to get the light on it. I threw those on real quick just to come out here. Only because they're comfortable. Hey, Dennis the Menace. Woo! Good to see you. Yeah, they're usually at this time of night, and I know Ellie had inquired on that before about the mosquitoes, and I don't know if I'd ever replied back to her. I think I had. They come out, they're pretty bad. I know she was on Michael Stackins when she was talking about it, and she was talking about the mosquitoes, and the ones in New York City were really bad. And they're not, the mosquitoes down in New York City ain't nearly as bad as the ones that are up here. Mosquitoes, some of the mosquitoes we got up here around here, they're 2 to 3 times the size of regular mosquitoes. They're huge, and you don't want to get bit by them. They're not all like that. We got about 3 or 4 different variations of them, and but they come out mainly when it's hot out. They're not out. Um, just about dusk at nighttime, like around 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, they're out. They're out, and they're horrible. And as it cools off towards the evening, they kind of dissipate and they go out into the wooded area. and they kind of stay around the ponds, and they kind of dissipate. There's not too many out right now. I've had maybe one or two since I've been out here streaming with you guys, but I really haven't had that many. There's a light breeze. It's fairly warm, which kind of surprises me, but it seems like after a couple of hours, 2 hours after dark, they kind of like dissipate and go away. Of course, we've had a lot of rain, and I was surprised because some of the swamp, little ponds that I got around my area, are pretty near dried up, which is a good thing because that's where the mosquitoes come from. The adult mosquitoes lay eggs inside the ponds, and they got these little squiggly things. That's the larva, and they hatch into mosquitoes. And they do have this stuff that I usually buy at Lowe's. They're called donuts, and you can throw them into the ponds, and it kind of stops them from hatching. There's other ways, but I don't like doing it. If you put like some dish detergent in the ponds, it'll kill any type of aquatic life, and I really don't want to kill anything and upset an ecosystem, so to speak. 6 out of 10. I'm getting worse. But the donut things usually only go after the mosquitoes. Hey Woodsy, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. You know I don't like to read, Ellie. I gotta scroll back now. I don't like mosquitoes either. I know you don't. Let me scroll back. I gotta try to see what Ellie. I might have missed Ellie asking a question. I know I didn't see Michael say good night. Good night, Michael Stacking. Sorry I didn't see that. Have a good night. I know he's probably gonna go in the room, and he's probably gonna be watching from his TV. I think. I don't know. I know Nancy's probably definitely already sleeping. 6 out of 10. No, then she goes 7 out of 10. I might have missed something. If there's a skeeter on you, yeah, knock it off. Yeah, I missed that too. 11 a.m. I'm still really tempted to take that doom buggy out. I know they'll be barking up a storm. Oh, what the heck? Who wants to go for a ride? I know if 210 was still here, I think he is. 210 is probably going to say, yeah, doom buggy. It's hard to hold the phone though. Oh, it's surprising. You only usually hear the rattling on my doom buggy a little bit. I mean, it's got a muffler system on it and all that. It's not really too loud. The dogs hear everything though. Dogs hear everything. And Mrs. T-Bird, what did you take the doom buggy out for? Oh, I'll blame it on 210. Well, you see, I got the subscriber. Nice, awesome subscriber of mine named 210 Stacks. And he coerced me to take out the doom buggy. Nothing in the way. All right, let's see. I'd be better off taking out the dirt bike. It's all your fault, 210. You're only going to hear the rattling. Now my dogs are probably going crazy. Give me a moment. It's going to be hectic here for a second. Oh, the bugs are crazy. Now, if I lose connection, I won't lose connection for very long. Oh, my high beam's already on. See, I'm losing connection. I'm losing connection. And the bugs are crazy. The headlights are drawing the bugs in like you won't believe. Oh. $93.9 miles. Bust out that chainsaw too. Cut up some wood, but I'm not doing that. That'd make too much noise. There. There's a quick doom buggy ride. I gotta close this garage now. Look at, see all those flies? That's what's flocking around me because of this headlight and the headlight from the doom buggy. Oh, OC Stacker's out there. I see. I saw his little yellow circle. OC Stalker. I told you he was out here. He was just stalking us. All right. Let me get you set back up on the thingamajig here. Tripod. I'm going to go back. There we go. Now, let me see. Like I said, it's not too loud. It picks up more of the rattling than anything. I probably missed a whole lot. Yeah, earlier, Jackknife. How does Mrs. T-Bird put up with this? She's still working. I can do what I want. When she's working. Oh, bugs in the teeth. Yeah, I was trying to keep my mouth closed. How you doing tonight, Jackknife? It's all 210's fault. He wanted me to take out the doom buggy. I'm putting the blame on him. Let's see. Do you think he's still talking? No, I wasn't. Not when it went out because I had to hit reconnect. Had to do it almost 3 times, I think. Wrong turn. T-Bird in the hospital. No. Get in trouble. Medic. Oh, I'm scrolling back. I'm scrolling back, reading everything. Yeah, OC missed the fireworks. Oh, duck, duck, do. I hear Kim get the get the paddle out. I had a basset hound named Stretch. He was a coon. I'm still trying to read everything. Who wears the socks and sandals? 6 out of 10. I'm reading everything, Ellie. I may not comment on everything. Not the best Monday. One out of 15. All right. He'll take the blame. I gotta go. Have a good night, Woodsy. Thanks for stopping by. Can't read the chat when I'm driving the Doom buggy. Yeah, he enticed me. I followed through with it. It's not all 210's fault. Let's see. Fire freed me. 8 out of 10 now. T-Bird, yeah. Protein or condiments. Yuck. No, I didn't eat any. They were just hitting me in the face and they're flying all over the place. The headlights in that, the LCD headlights on there are super strong. And there's everything was coming after me. I could have went faster to stay away from. No excuse, Ellie says. Good night, Sudha Gupta. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm caught back up. Thank you, Ann Marsh. There we go. Whew. I wonder how many people. Oh, is that the Popo? No. Yeah, they wanted me to do more fireworks too. I set up this one fireworks. I thought it was going to emit some showers, and it was one of those ones that make those high pitched noises, and it shoots up a thing and a spark. They go, pew! As small as it was worth. It was really worth it, I guess. The amount of money I got paid for it, which wasn't a whole lot, but he missed out on the OC missed out on the green and blue flames. We try to get this going a little bit more. I don't want to put a whole lot more wood on it. Let's try to get this going some more. It should catch again. Okay, coming back to the chat. Have a relaxing night. Yes, thank you, Suda. Feed the fire. Feed the fire. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I got some smaller pieces over here. Or maybe I can fan this a little bit. I had one piece that should catch again. There. That should burn a little bit. I guess that is probably getting late here now. Oh my, it's got to be what, 1:30, quarter of 2, possibly. Yeah, Ellie's insistent. I'm going to get a paddler from Mrs. T-Bird. Yeah, they do look perfect to cook on. Yeah, they do. They do. If I had that steak and that stick, I probably would once that big piece of wood came off. I don't like cooking it in the smoke. We do have some old apple trees around here, and I've done it before. Like I said before in the past, before I started YouTubing it, and T-Bird, don't do another. Yeah, no, not tonight. Like I said, I did one earlier, and I had this other one which I still got out here, but it's much louder. And Mrs. T-Bird is working inside, and whenever I light fireworks off, the dogs actually they go bonkers, and they're both in the house. And sometimes Mrs. T-Bird is actually she can be on the phone with clients and other things, even this late at night for the type of work she does. And there's also an elderly lady that lives about 900 feet to the south of me. She's like in her mid 80s. I really don't want to disturb her and upset her and get her woken up. Time for jumping jacks. No jumping jacks. Over at Bellows. Oh, is Bellows doing a fireworks show? Because I've got a bunch of fireworks. I was thinking about doing some fireworks and doing a live on it. I do occasionally. I got a 308, a couple of 22s, shotguns. I had a little shooting range set up out back where I did the little doom buggy ride. I got a little shooting range that I used. I got a dirt mound at the end. I haven't did a lot of shooting practicing back there. But oh, poof! No, that didn't work very good, did it? It almost wants more wood. I'll fan it again. There. Now you can hear the bird. You can hear the bird flap his wings. Come on. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I don't plan on staying out here too much longer, so I don't want to throw more wood on the fire and have a big fire going. Okay, what? Man. All right. You got the big guns. Instant fire. There you go. There. No, the cell. Text. Video. The paddling. Oh, you're funny. You just want me to get in trouble, don't you, OC? Oh, man. An hour and 46 minutes. Fire! Yes! Rackamaw's still here. I haven't seen Racka in a little bit. Snakes and sparklers. All right. Let me get some light on the subject here. Oh, let's see if I can't find a small piece. Keep it going. Hold on. Couple small pieces. I think a few of you like that instant flames. Hail to the flame. You want to see the marks? Oh my. I don't got any sparklers. I got more inside I could go get, but you want me to go get? Okay, I'll go. If you want, Ellie, for you, I'll go get a. I'll go get another sparkler, a couple more sparklers for OC. Haven't made any. I've got no graham crackers. I've got chocolate. I got marshmallows, but I got no graham crackers. Yeah, Rocka knows. What? Wow. Yeah, there. It went out and it just came back. Grab pistachio Pete while you're there. Grab a pistachio Pete. I'm thinking pistachio, but it's not. It's a Pikachu Pete. I wanted to bring out a hot dog and cook a hot dog out here. I wasn't going to cook the steak. But I could go and get a sparkler for OC, and then I'll call it a night. Let me get this fire going a little bit here. There it is. That should sustain. It's fun to do fireworks on New Year's night in winter. All right, I'm going to run in real quick. I'm going to be gone about less than 2 minutes. And I'm going to come out here and do a little sparkler thing for OC Stacker, just special for OC. And then I'm going to call it a night. Be right back. There we go. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, they were pretty yummy. Little desserts. Throw one right there. I haven't seen the chat yet. I had to step away for OC. Get him a sparkler. I know Ellie wanted me to do this for OC. I'm gonna have to use my lighter. I'll show you my other spark. Oh, I should never even brought that out of here. Where's there it goes. That's the thing that cost me like $25. I got two of those. That's gonna be for 4th of July. Then are just small ones. Oh, I don't even where it is. Here it is. Hold on. And light another sparkler for OC. I'll put one there in the fire. Let me light it for you, OC. I did one for Ellie earlier. It's only fair I do one for you. They're not on a metal stick anymore. They're on a wooden stick. What's up with that? Do it. Do it. Just do it. You're just like 210. 210 wanted me to light them off too. Oh, there goes the one in the fire pit. You got two for the price of one. Well, that was the firework that I got. I don't know. I seen those and it's like $24.95. I don't know. It's called a fiery frog. OC wants me to light it up. I can't light that up. I don't even know what that thing will do. Emit showers of sparks. Oh, there. A little bonus. I've got two of those at the store to add to whatever. I'm not sure what they do, but I'm going to find out come 4th of July. I get the 3rd off, I get the 4th of July off, and then the weekend. And I have some motors that I'm going to probably shoot off and some other things. You're dozing off. Have a good night. I'm going to be out of here very shortly as well. 210's instigating me, and so is an OC. Ellie just sticking around waiting for me to get the paddle. Good night, Bellows. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Hope I gave you a few laughs. I hope. At least do an M80. Oh my God. But I've got a senior citizen that's 85, 80. She's 85 to 87. She lives right next door to me. I can't do it. I can't do it. This weekend I will. This weekend I will. I have a little respect for the elderly lady that lives next door to me. Hey Renee, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Awesome. Pyrotechnician. Got your professional license this year. Woo! Yeah, I've had my pyrotechnician license since I was 14, I think. Yeah. Thanks for the countdown. You're always a little early. We could go to 2 hours at least if you count real slow like you did the other night. Blame Iran? Sure, I can blame Iran. Well, you already got down to 2. You got to do like 2.9, 2.8. Thank you, Raka. Yeah, I ain't gonna go past 2 hours. It's almost 1 hour and 57 minutes. I appreciate each and every one of you stopping by. He's counting slow. He's counting slow. Yeah. Well, I go in and afterwards, I should stay out here and do 3 hours now. I go in and meet the wrath of what are you doing out there with fireworks? You know. She was when I went in there to get some more of those sparklers for you, OC. She was talking with a client on the phone. Fortunately, the dogs weren't barking. Goes 2.9, 2.8, and 2.75 right to T-bird out. What the heck is that? Good night, Ellie Ellie. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, OC. Thanks, Ed Marsh. Thank you, Rakamas, for always being here. Uh, Likewise with you, Ellie and OC. I know you missed a few. You're a busy guy. I know you are. I know you're here when you can be. You're a busy guy. I know you are. I know I am. Try to do the best I can. No. No, she has like multiple screens in front of her, and I think I mentioned before. I don't want to say too much about her work. Thank you, Ann Marsh. I will. Always safety first. Good night. Yeah, I got another minute and a half, and I'll definitely end it. Oh, yeah, acts like I'm busy. Oh man, if you only knew. Oh, yeah, not when I get home though. Not when I get home. Only during the daytime when I'm awake and at work and here and there, tending to the yard. You did see the yard on one of my lives, the huge lawn and all the stuff that I do out back. Just to mow, it takes me a minimum of 5 hours to mow everything except for my trails. I got so much other stuff I got to get done and accomplished. OC stock. OC Stalker you're talking about. I see. I believe him to be very busy. Of course, he's retired though, isn't he? He's retired. He gets to do whatever he wants. I know he's busy though. All over your doom buggy and light them up and drive around my yard. I did take the doom buggy out. You were here for it, weren't you? Yes, you were. Towards the middle part of it. I took it for a quick drive around back. I think I know why that I didn't have the good. I lost connection because I did move the Wi-Fi extender from the pool deck, which is outside, to inside the newer fifth wheel. So the Wi-Fi extender is on the inside of the fifth wheel because I didn't want to leave it outside while I was gone today, and it's inside the camper. So that's why I probably lost connection out back. I know, always busy doing nothing. It's hard to do nothing sometimes. Oh, 2 hours. Finish the countdown. I gotta go. I gotta go meet the wrath. I got a paddle coming. Woo! Yeah. Spank me. Somebody. Oh boy. Peace out, Rakamas. Thanks for stopping in. Wear a cowboy hat. I've only got one cowboy hat. If that you're referring to me. I don't even know where it is. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Good night, Dennis. Thanks for hanging out. Alrighty. Paddle time. Have a good night, everyone. T-Bird out. Bird's the word. Woo! I'm gonna go grab that steak and cook that ribeye steak now. Me, me, me. T-Bird out. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Ellie Ellie, for hanging out. Thank you, each and every one of you. 210. Everyone else out there. Ed Marsh, Rakamas, Bellows Forge. There was a lot of you out there. I know I'm gonna miss a few of you, but we'll catch you out there next time. Alrighty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T-Bird out. Bird's the word.